Acceptance. Kids need to hear that the adults around them are knowledgeable and accepting of who they are, whoever they are, whether they're lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, or not. They just need to hear acceptance and encouragement always. That hasn't changed through the ages. We always want our adults to tell young people that they're doing a good job and try to help them do better. But now it's become about I accept you across the board. Well, you know, the internet can be a great thing or it can be a terrible thing. And my advice is for kids without centers is to do some responsible searching on the internet for a good, safe place to go. MatthewsPlace.com is one of those places where we address the issues of young people, definitely. And we have links to other websites for those kids searching for information. And we're really diligent about making sure it's good, true, reliable, safe information. And that we're not just the only one. There are other ones out there, but to be smart about where they go. And in addition to that, it's trying to start a center of some sort, either in a church basement or a civic center or someone's home, is an alternative. If it is possible to gather the kids together, they can encourage each other. And that's really important in a community setting, to know that you have a real person right next to you who's got your back. But if that's not possible, then the internet is certainly a good second choice. You know, it's a process. I didn't have any issue with that, but I did know that it was certainly possible that the society would have an issue when Matt did choose to come out. So I just tried to educate myself on the particulars, which at that period in time wasn't, you know, the easiest thing to do. Now the availability of information is just incredible. At the library or internet or bookstore, they even have sections in general bookstores now for gay and lesbian information, and public library or bookstore or wherever. That didn't even exist when I was investigating about Matt, and where I lived anyway. So just search out information, try to educate yourself. If you're at all questioning, find someone to talk to. This is about your child, and you would do that for your child no matter what the issue was. You would want to do the best for your child. I don't think that changes for moms. I really think moms who even reject their kids think in their own minds they're doing the best they can for their kids. I think it's a little misguided, but I think that's what's in their hearts sometimes. So you just want to do what's best for your kids, and so you need to talk to people and educate yourself, and just remember that this is your child, and at the very least deserves your love and support. Courageous mother. I categorize myself more as a pissed off mother. It's the role the mom plays in any LGBT person's life is just as support. You just need to remember that your kids are your kids. You may have one that is straight and one that is gay, and you talk about your straight child's life, friendships, dating situation. You need to do the same for the gay child as well, because that equates a sense of equality and acceptance to your mom's friends too. And that's a huge step, is if your mom's got to be as comfortable talking about your life as your brother or your sister's life, that comfort level has to exist for all the children, for friends and family. Otherwise they become excluded, even if the parents are doing it because they think they're protecting their child. What they're really doing is excluding that child. So it's including them in every discussion, everything that they do, certainly with their permission. Kids can come out to their folks, but not want their folks to tell anybody. So this has to be sort of a group effort, but the parents need to remember that inclusion is all important. We have a tendency in the public school system to make the victim responsible for his victimization. The victim has to keep records, the victim has to do that, the victim has to do this to prove that it's actually happening to them. Okay, I kind of get the logic there, but you're making the victim feel responsible for everything happening to him. The role of a parent has got to play is they've got to get in school politics. They have got to go to the principal, the superintendent, and not stop until some conclusion is arrived at. But the problem in school bullying in particular is that unless they address the issues of the bully, nothing is going to change. And that bully is a bully for a reason. Either he's being bullied at home, or has something else going on in his life that is causing him to act out. If we can find out what that problem is, maybe the bully will no longer be a bully. And the mandate has to come down from the top. No one's going to pay any attention to it if it's like the one teacher in the school saying, we need to address this problem. It has to be the district superintendent. It has to be the principal in the building. Everybody has to be on board. Everybody has to be on board. All the staff, everybody. They have to make it a priority or it's just going to get swept under the rug. And parents have to play a key role in that. Have to address the school board, run for school board. You know, it has to be an effort that everybody makes diligently and relentlessly.